What brings you here?
I really don't know. The Lord be with you.
I was told to come and ask you for a...
Nice timing. Do you?
No.
Ah, I got the job of fixing up this here scaffold, so it don't collapse, but the whole thing is fucked. There's one broadaxe in the shed, but it's as blunt as a file. Of course, Osina didn't find time.
But that poacher is innocent.
An innocent poacher? But that's nothing to do with me. My job is to make sure it don't collapse when he swims.
By the way, would you happen to know how I can...
Why, up the stairs, of course.
Yeah, but... I'm not act...
Then don't go there. Hey, I'd love to chat.
I could help you with that.
You could. Well, that'd be great.
Sure thing.
Greetings. Do you need something?
Would you like to throw some...
What game would you like?
I actually don't want to play any...
Hey, you're not allowed here. That's it. And next time, don't go creeping around where you don't belong.
The second time. Here it is.
Sharp as a skinning knife. Nice. Without your help, the scaffold could well collapse under that poacher. And nobody wants that.
And then the execution would be postponed.
I doubt it. We're not going to make a show out of it like they do in Prague. But someone would have to get their hands dirty.
Understandably.
Anyway, thanks. I can't afford to fuck things up today. The Chamberlain is as...
Isn't he always?
Yeah, but even more today. Anna the laundress said he's got bellyache.
Uh-huh. You don't mind building a scaffold?
No. Such matters ain't my concern. The Lord's... A fella has to know his place in this world. Like...
Would you happen...
And what would you want?
I want to pray in the chapel.
The chapel, eh? Well, I'll be damned. I know one hand by the name...
And did he succeed in getting in?
Aye, he did. He climbed down into the well in the courtyard. See, there's caves under Torski, and the well ain't actually open. And from there, you can get to the dungeons, and then into the main...
Oh, he sounds bold.
Oh, aye, but they still caught him and gave him a whipping. And when they found out how he done it, they took the cleats out of the well wall.
What does that mean?
That the next Binyek would have to jump in and not climb down. I wouldn't fancy that.
Indeed. What was Binyek at?
A certain buxom chambermaid who wouldn't give him what he was after in the hay and wanted a fine feather bed.
I'll be going.
Aye. Farewell.
I've plenty of time to find you. Where the hell are you?
To talk about the inheritance.
But your father's still alive, isn't he?
Aye, but he's ruled for
Hey, you can't just walk around here without permission.
Long face.
What are you messing around with that
Just
door?
got this nasty premonition.
What premonition?
I've got a barrel of ale at home. I'm afraid it'll go bad on us. Someone should really do something.
The fellas don't talk about much else lately. But there wasn't no wedding. And does anyone know who did it to her? Nah. Her pa's, of course, beside himself, and she's crying a rainstorm. And none of them is not one.
Well, this property belongs to someone else.
Have you soaked the fabric? It won't catch otherwise.
Yeah, of course. Although Gazer thinks that Mordant will eat the skin of them.
You talk to...
Are you sure they won't be trouble? Where did you actually live?
When I was an apprentice.
But you were a carpentry apprentice.
Aye.
You shouldn't be bothering us here.
As much as you can fit in there. That's how much.
But won't it be completely black? Are you sure there won't be trouble from it?
Don't worry.
But stalkers are dying in the trap, and that's not allowed.
Stalkers are neat, and I told you not to talk to them.
Are you sure
third toll. I'd better get moving.
Fabric. It won't catch anyone.
Yeah, of course.
Take him to your bosom.
That damn
Be a
wretch.
good Christian and a fine man.
That damn wretch. Like always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind. Like always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind. Crucifix! Where's that blacksmith?
Christ Jesus, who laid down his life for our sins, I beg you and the guardian angel to take care of
I'll have to move it.
Thomas. Thomas is a virtuous, faithful, and
That
good
miserable
Christian.
blacksmith! Where is he now?
Heal him, and all other soldiers of Christ.
That miserable blacksmith! Where is he now?
It's as cold as a dog's snout.
Where's that blacksmith? Where's that blacksmith? Crucifix! Where's that blacksmith?
Christ Jesus, who laid down his life for our sins. I beg you and the guardian angel
Crucifix!
Halfway there.
Where's that blacksmith?
Captain Thomas. Thomas is a virtuous, faithful, and good Christian. I beg you, heal him.
The fourth
All
bell.
other soldiers of Christ.
Crucifix! Where's that blacksmith? That miserable blacksmith! Where is he now?
It needs heat. It's cold.
That loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind.
This is almost done.
Christ Jesus.
That miserable
lay down his
blacksmith,
life.
where is he now?
I beg you and the guardian angel to take care of your... All other soldiers of Christ.
That damn wretch. Where's that fool of a blacksmith?
What's the matter, good...
Because of that damn blacksmith. I'm waiting here for... The lock on my spice chest is stuck. And Sir Otto will be back. How am I to bake gingerbread without ginger, eh?
Can I help you somehow?
No, unless you can pick a lock. And decent folk don't know how to...
I know how to do it, but for...
All right, I'll wait here. Another while won't kill me.
Merciful God, your only begotten Son took upon himself our wrongdoings and showed us the power
If
of
you're
enduring
after
pain
some
and
leftovers,
fortitude. Look
the
down
kitchen's up
on our
top.
Captain Thomas
I don't think
with a
there's much
father's
there,
love,
though.
and upon
And
all
not a
he suffered.
step further than the kitchen.
Let them know they are not alone.
Greetings to you as well.
About that hor...
Well?
Yeah.
Well, what are you standing around here for? I told you...
No. You told me to bring it.
You're a smart one, eh? Well, now I'm telling... He's our groom. Most likely he'll be idling by the upper stable. Just between the two of us. He's a
I can't wait.
Greetings. Same to you.
I brought you those horses.
That took long enough. I've only got one horse here, and you know who gets in the
You?
Exactly. Mistakes are punished here, or I'd have to go back to what I was doing.
Do I get something for...
Hey, I've no time for jokes. I've only got...
What did you do?
You're a bit inquisitive, ain't you?
Well, I get the feeling you're actually proud.
Let's just say I haven't always made an honest living.
Not quite. I'd also like to know if...
But I'll tell you.
Isn't there maybe something I could do?
Well, since you're offering, a very nice...
Who did you lose it to?
Father Nicodemus. That priest rolls dice like the devil himself.
Don't worry.
But with no trouble or...
Naturally.
Aren't Aren't you supposed to be helping out?
What would you like?
I'll have a look at your... I'd like to discuss the...
What a I'm done. I hope you'll be satisfied. Take care.
The bell's ringing for Hans the 5th time.
Christ, I'll faint from hunger here.
I suppose you're waiting...
Damn right. Like, I know they're preparing a banquet for his nibs. Or at least a bit of gruel.
I can see if I've got anything to...
Hey, I need some decent grub.
You might be... Oh,
Well, go and...
I can try and find some...
Haven't you got anything better?
Not really.
Go and look, then. There's some baths. I'd go myself, but if someone saw me there, I'd be in trouble.
I'll figure it out. I'll be going then.
Go. And if you meet the... Where are you? You're not permitted to be here. Halt! Well, what'll it be?
Easy! I surrender!
You can't say you weren't warned. You can't just loiter around on other people's property. You'll pay up and show me whether you stole anything.
Look.
What are you talking about?
Look, we're both men, aren't we?
Where are you going with this?
It's like this. Yesterday, I met this pretty girl. She makes you...
No?
They're really good in bed.
That's a good one.
Well, this yarn spinner, she was very afraid her mother would find out we planned on meeting. So she gives me these complicated directions on where to meet her. At high noon, I stood at the shadow of the tallest linden tree, and step by step, I set out. Then all of a sudden, I look around and realise I have no idea where I am. That girl made a right fool of me.
That's what you get for thinking with your prick.
Aye. I've had enough embarrassment for one lifetime. Can't we just let this one slide?
All right, then. I'll turn a blind eye, just this once. If it's scrub you're after, you'll have to wait. I've been here for ages.
And don't gobble everything up, fella.
What do you need?
and know that they are not alone in their afflictions.
Where's the damn cooks?
Still hungry?
I wouldn't be. Thanks.
You're welcome. The 6th bell. Half the time is up. 7th bell.
You're not allowed in here, vagabonds. If you want a bite to eat, go to the kitchen in the cross. It's at the other end of the courtyard. On your way, fella. This isn't where we feed beggars.
What? You're not permitted to be here. Surrender, now!
All right. You caught me. I surrender.
You can't say you weren't warned. You'll pay up.
Look,
What are you talking?
we're both men, aren't
Where are you going with this?
It's like this.
No? What?
They're really good in bed. Well, this yarn spinner, at high... Then all of a sudden, I look around... That girl made a right fool. Aye.
All right, then. That's that. And now off you go. I'm watching you. Correct. I've had enough. You're under arrest. Surrender at once.
All right. You caught me. I surrender.
Ah, here you're that bastard who's been snooping around. I'll have none of that.
Look,
What are you...
we're both men.
Where are you going?
It's like this.
No?
They're really... Well, at high noon... Then all of a sudden, that girl made a... Aye.
Or...
Just a bit more.
It seems like you...
I'll lay a yak down on, so I'll be quite glad if you...
I heard you have a certain...
Aye, it belonged to Kabat.
How do you mean?
Kabat is known for having some peculiar things in his property.
Let's play for it, then.
Certainly, why not? As long as you...
Maybe we better leave it for...
As you wish, friend. But if...
So...
Indeed, I...
What did...
Certainly not. Although it...
And isn't playing...
It's not as if we...
Romans?
Ah, that's exactly what Master Theodore... Which, by the way, I successfully completed.
Never mind.
May the Lord bless...
What about those lot...
Shh! Not so loud.
Let's see what you've got. I'd like to discuss...
All right.
Do you accept?
You really won't... I'm done haggling. Yeah, maybe next time then.
God be with you.
It's a long haul from the mill and the road.
This property belongs to someone else.
What do you want, you Speak up or get...
What do you have for...
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then, eh?
It's the 8th bell. I need to hurry.
The big wheel.
At the mill?
Yeah. The place for the Generalkas.
Been up to his mischief again?
You could say that. They found a dead body stuck in a wheel. Some vagabond. God rest his soul. And get this.
This is that well that Calder mentioned. Ah, shit. Oh, this was a bad idea. But it seems I won't drown, at least. Hans! Are you there?
Henry! Is that you? You've got to get me the fuck out of here. They want to hang me.
I think they're just exaggerating. Don't worry. It'll be all right.
I don't know. But I don't want to be stuck in here anyway. This is no place for me. A noble.
Well, unfortunately, no one believes you are one.
You've got to find that Captain Thomas, who can testify who we are.
I know. But they took him during the night up to the chapel in the Maiden Tower. They won't let me in.
Jesus! Why do I have to have such rotten luck? Christ's wounds.
Don't blaspheme. A person in your shoes can't risk that.
It's all the same. How did you get in here anyway? Did they let you come and see me?
Oh, not exactly. I shouldn't be here. And if they catch me,
That's not good. There's a guard just around the corner watching the jail.
Can you try and distract him? I'll hide in the meanwhile.
Sneak into the torture chamber opposite. It's empty now, fortunately.
In the brewery at noon, it's merry as a tap room. Merrily the boys all gather, singing in the back room.
Shut your beak! Hey! You're not allowed here! I've had enough. You're under arrest. Give up!
Easy now! I surrender!
You can't say you weren't warned. You'll pay up.
Look.
What are you talking?
Look, we're both...
Where are you going?
It's like this.
No.
They're really good. Well, this yarn spinner, at high noon, then all of a sudden, that girl made a run. Oh.
All right then. That's taken care of. Off you go.
I've had enough. You're under arrest.
Give up!
I wouldn't get my hopes up.
Next time, it'll be even better.
There's nothing here for you. I said surrender! Guards! What are you waiting for? Surrender immediately! Quickly! Now! Don't make me... Have it your...
Ah, shit. Oh, this was a bad idea. But it seems I won't drown, at least.
Henry!
Yes. Unfortunately, that's true.
Oh, Jesus Christ! You've got to find that Captain Thomas, who can testify.
I know. But they took him during the night up to the chapel.
Jesus! Why do I have to have such rot...
Don't blaspheme.
It's all the same.
Oh, not exactly. I shouldn't be...
That's not good. There's a guard just around the corner watching the jet.
Well, I'll have to try and get further.
Just don't get caught.
I must be mad. I suppose it was nothing.
Cleaning, so you don't show me up in front of his lordship.
Huh? Huh. Strange.
And make sure there's a goose in sauce prepared. And that it's not hell sweet like the last time.
Ninth bell. Only 3 to go.
Excellent! Next time, it'll be even better.
And smile. I don't want to see any sour faces when his lordship returns. You'll be happy to see him home.
Hey, where are you creeping to?
What did I do to deserve this?
Sir, I want to...
You? What are you doing here? Christ! Ah! First you cause mayhem at a noble wedding, and now you go
I noticed, sir, that something is troubling you. I could help you.
How could a vagabond like you help me?
One vagabond isn't the same as another, sir. It can be hard to tell the difference between...
And what are you doing here? Prague is a long way off.
I'm here to gain experience. Our professors encouraged us to travel the world, but I ran out of coin and things went from...
Mm-hmm. And where did you study?
Prague University, of course. So far, I've completed the Septem Artes Liberalis, and I'm getting ready for the Quadrivium.
Oh. Well, my nephew had some difficulties with arithmetic in the Quadrivium.
Oh, I understand. It's a difficult subject, and I'm a bit anxious about it myself. Nevertheless, although I don't have a degree in medicine...
Well, you really surprise me, lad.
Anyway, I'll examine you and try to make a diagnosis.
Yes, that should help.
Did you get advice from anyone about it?
Well, I talked to our surgeon. He just said it was odd and told me nothing more. So I went to Kolin to see Professor Joachim Bavorsky, and he advised...
Yes? What?
It's a little awkward for me to talk about it.
Master Chamberlain, I'm here as a practitioner of the medical arts. You can rest assured that whatever you...
All right. The professor spoke at length about Jupiter and the houses, and then he told me...
I would expect so. And what did he recommend?
Well, that I should get more silver into my body. So I wear more silver jewelry, and when there's a full moon, I go to the meadow here below the...
Really? So you're taking it quite seriously?
No, but there'll be a full moon soon, so I could damn well use some...
I understand. With your permission, I'll examine you, sir.
What? Here and now?
But don't worry, I'll just have a look at you. You don't have to lie down or strip.
I'm glad to hear it.
You're quite...
When it comes upon me, I sweat a lot.
Your eyes are all right. Do you have ringing in your ears?
No.
Do your hands shake?
Well, I'm not the youngest, but it's nothing too bad.
All right. Tell me, Master Chamber, is the pain like someone stabbing you in the belly, or more like...
What kind of question is that? How should I...
Tell me, sir, what about your...
well, I'm not...
But that's no obstacle, is it? Although the Holy Scriptures...
Not I. I never managed to find who would be a good counterpart.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Actually, neither am I.
I'm sorry, sir, but you have all sorts of symptoms.
I tried it, but how am I to keep...
unfortunately...
Then go away, would you? A lot of...
Mother of God, where's that stench coming from?
Who's there?
And make sure those liverwursts are well roasted, so they're crisp on the outside and juicy.
Guard?
Must you interrupt me at my prayers? If it's...
Sorry to bother you, but I heard you praying.
You know Thomas?
Well, that's a really long story, but I heard what happened to him.
Talk. What do you expect? Thomas is lying in a fever upstairs in the Maiden. It don't look good for him. Them bastards cut him up good. Poor fella.
And the Maiden Tower, which one is that?
You in Trotsky for the first time, eh? It's that narrow, higher one on the eastern side. We call the second one the Crone. There's some legend about it, but to tell the truth, it never much interested.
I heard that priest of yours...
Nicodemus?
Yeah. I heard...
That sounds like him, all right. Booze and dice.
Well, I suppose he should give...
He certainly should. It's God's truth. But you did the right thing. Maybe that rosary turning up was a sign from above. Wouldn't you like to pray by Tom?
Could I?
Aye.
I understand. I'd be glad...
The Sawbones was a little reluctant when I told him I wanted to carry Thomas upstairs. The wounded are supposed to lie as close to the chapel as possible. Everyone knows that. Years ago, I heard from a man that something similar happened in Strahlenberg during the Margravate Wars. The Burgrave of the castle was seriously wounded. An enemy rider stuck him with a spear like a pig on a spit and pulled him halfway through the woods. No one thought he'd live to see the morning. But the castle chaplain, Petronel by name, ordered that the Burgrave must be close to the Lord when his hour came. There's this really high tower in Strahlenberg. The locals call it the Trumpet, on account of how it seems to get wider near the top. I saw it with my own 2 eyes on the road to Krakow when I was escorting Lord von Burgo there. When they took the Burgrave up there, spear and all, on Petronel's orders, The next day, they were amazed. The Burgraves made a miraculous recovery. They say an angel descended there at night and pulled the spear out of the Burgrave's wound. Ever since then, they keep the spear on display at the castle. I understand the Sawbones. He didn't want to make it tough for Thomas, because climbing up to the maiden ain't easy. Only the fellas and me figured it was the best thing for him.
Who stinks here?
The 10th bell. I don't have much time left.
Greetings, Adela. How's he doing?
Still the same. In a fever.
Thomas's rosary turned up, so I brought it to him.
Please.
This wayfarer here found it, and he'd like to pray with Thomas, if you don't mind.
I don't mind.
I'll be going then. Stay strong.
Quick. Over there.
Pardon me for this.
If you want to pray, go somewhere else. Unless you're a priest.
No, I'm not.
I'm Adela, Thomas's sister. What is it you want, Henry?
I need to talk to your brother.
No chance of that. He's been lying in a fever for 3 days. Unless he returns soon, Thomas won't be talking to anyone ever again.
Maybe I could help somehow?
The only one who can help now is the priest. And I don't want to sound gloomy, but all he can do...
Where's the physician?
He's with Lord von Berghoff. When Thomas... He was only meant to be gone for a while. But it seems they got stuck. Anyway, the concoction ran out.
No, please.
I actually know a bit about medicine.
Really?
All you have to do is tell me what's in it.
If I knew that, I'd have brewed it myself. Not even our surgeon knows. He does everything according to his books. He uses some medical manual.
And where is this book?
How should I know?
I'll have a look there then.
But no one is allowed there.
I'll figure it out somehow.
Why do you want to help us?
Watch out on the right, Yannick.
Well, unless Thomas recovers and testifies that me and my friend are messengers from Ratai, then my friend will be executed.
You mean that poacher who's to be hanged?
He's a noble.
No.
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. The whole thing is one big misunderstanding. And only Thomas can...
I'm a bit bewildered.
The main thing is, I want Thomas to live too.
Yes, you're right.
I'll get going then. I don't have much time, and...
Go. And... Hold on. I'm just going to clean it for you.
No, please.
It's all right. You'll be fine.
Where's that stench coming from?
You shouldn't be bothering us here.
But I closed that door. Why is it open?
You're not permitted to be here.
Huh?
Don't worry. You'll be fine.
On the right, Yannick.
It's all right. You'll be fine.
Killing me again.
Well,
and why are you...
I never think. It's just that no one...
Oh,
I'll be...
Be off. Quick, quick. Sir Otto will be back any time, so make sure everything's in order. I don't want to see any idle here.
Hey! You're not allowed here.
The 11th toll of the bell. The last before the execution starts. Ah, shit. Oh, this was a bad idea. But it seems I won't drown, at least.
Henry!
Yes.
Gee,
I know. But they took him during the night up to the chapel and they made...
Jesus! Why do I have to have such...
Well, we've been damn lucky all the time.
It's all this...
Not exactly.
That's not good.
Well...
Just don't get...
Good day.
Same. Excuse me.
Stuff your face quick.
Take him to
and
your
get
bosom.
back to...
Guard?
Must you interrupt me at my prayers?
Sorry to bother you.
You know Thomas.
Well, that's a real...
Talk. Thomas is lying in a fever. Them bastards cut him up good. Poor fella. And if that wasn't enough...
And the maiden...
You're in Trotsky for the first time. We call the second one...
What exactly?
He was badly wounded and only a few days...
I'll be going.
Thanks. Merciful God. Your only begotten Son.
Lord be with you. What do you need?
What if my...
Of course. Or take the... It will improve. And you, if... Come find... Till we meet again.
I brought you those horseshoes.
That took long. And you know who gets...
You?
Exactly. Or I'd have to go...
What did you do?
You're a bidding...
Well, I get them. Sure.
Very wise.
Do I get...
Hey.
What?
You're a...
Well, I get... Not quite.
But I'll tell you.
Isn't there...
Well, a very nice...
Who did you lose it?
Father Nicodemus.
Don't worry.
But with no...
Naturally. The bell's ringing for Hans the 5th time.
What do you want here? Why'd you barge?
I'm sorry? I'll be going.
God be with you.
What happened at the big wheel?
At the mill?
Oi!
Can't you see
I ain't seen...
I'm Henry.
It's great.
Oh, I wouldn't want...
Yeah.
Are you all...
What, on?
Wojtek here.
Sure. And I'm sure
I wouldn't want to keep...
Thanks a lot. Are you on...
You should thank me. And now come and give me a...
That's just...
I'll be going.
Thanks.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
What about those lock...
Shh. Suit yourself.
The trouble's gone.
Don't worry, man.
But don't...
Why would I dob you in?
Look, just drop it, will you? Gossiping about it won't do anything.
It seems like you've been...
Alea yak, so I'll be quite glad.
I heard you...
Aye, it belonged to Kabat. Although belong...
How do you mean?
Kabat is known for having some peculiar things in...
Sorry, but I'm not going to...
Suit yourself.
Do you still have that?
I do.
Hang on.
And who should I give it back to? I doubt Kabat. Besides, you've got to admit a wants its own...
Or lose it in a game of dice.
I'm a priest.
Let's play.
Certainly. What? As you wish, friend.
What about those lock...
Shh. Suit yourself.
Stuff your face quick. Back to work.
I heard that priest...
Nicodemus?
Yeah.
That sounds like him, all right. Booze and dice.
Well, I suppose he should give it...
He certainly should.
It's all...
God's truth. But you did the right thing. Maybe that rosary turning up was a sign from above.
Could I?
Aye. Come with me. I'll take you up to the chapel. Usually it ain't open to...
I understand.
The Sawbones was a little reluctant when I told him I wanted to carry Thomas upstairs. The wounded are supposed to lie as close to the chapel as possible. Everyone knows that. Years ago, I heard from a man that something similar happened in Strahlenberg during the Margravate Wars. The Burgrave of the castle was seriously wounded. An enemy rider stuck him with a spear like a pig on a spit and pulled him halfway through the woods. No one thought he'd live to see the morning.
Half the time is up.
The castle chaplain, Petron by name, ordered that the Burgrave must be close to the Lord when his hour came. There's this really high tower in Strahlenberg. The locals call it the Trumpet, on account of how it seems to get wider near the top. I saw it with my own 2 eyes on the road to Krakow when I was escorting Lord von Burgo there. When they took the Burgrave up there, spear and all, on Petron's orders, the next day they were amazed. The Burgrave made a miraculous recovery. They say an angel descended there at night and pulled the spear out of the Burgrave's wound. Ever since then, they keep the spear on display at the castle. I understand the Sawbones. He didn't want to make it tough for Thomas, because climbing up to the maiden ain't easy. Only the fellas and me figured it was the best thing for him.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, please.
Pardon me.
If you want to pray, go somewhere. Unless
Everyone to me.
you're a priest.
No, I'm not.
I'm Adela, Thomas's sister.
I need to talk to your brother.
No chance of that. Unless he returns soon.
Watch out on the
What
right.
actually happened?
Janet.
They were attacked by bandits by the pond. His mare, Arrow, brought him home. If the surgeon was here, He's been...
I'm sorry. Oh, Christ. But this is a matter of life.
Yes! Besides which, his delirium...
Maybe I could help somehow?
The only one who can help now is the...
Where's the physician?
He's with Lord... He was only meant to be gone for a while. Anyway, the concoction ran...
I'm not a physician, but I could try and brew that concoction. It can't hurt to try. Do you know what it was brewed from?
If I knew that, not even our surgeon knows. He does everything.
And where is this book?
How should I know?
I'll have a look there then.
But no one is allowed there.
I'll figure it out some.
Why do you want to help?
As I said, I need to...
That's...
You've no idea how much. If he ended up in hell, I'd have to...
To who?
Well, to a certain...
What?
Never mind.
Yes.
I'll get going then. I don't have much time, and neither does Thomas.
Go. And thank you.
The 7th bell.
Come on now.
What would you like?
Strange. I suppose it was nothing serious. Don't even look at the stairs. Yeah, interesting.
It's the 8th bell. I need to hurry.
What?
I need help.
Who doesn't? I still have to clean out all the fireplaces in the crown. Do you know how many there are?
I don't know or care. I have to find medicine for Captain Thomas. Otherwise he'll die and my friend will be executed.
Thomas? I brought water to him in the tower.
Well, you look like you know your way around here. Maybe you can help me.
Why should I?
I'm not stupid. You've no business here. You're snooping around in the surgeon's stuff and God knows what.
Oh, yeah? How?
Well, for instance, I could take something here. Don't forget, I might be slaving here today, but tomorrow they'll get fed up with me and they'll probably kick me out by morning. And you'll still be here. So it'll be on you. For sure someone saw you coming here.
And you too, no?
That's definitely an interesting point. But tell me.
No, I'll tell you nothing. And now get out of my way. Simple maid like me has lots of work to do in this castle.
It was you! Surrender at once! Well, don't think I won't cut you to pieces! The pillory's too good for you! Ha! No chance! If you keep resisting, I've all the right in the world to Bad luck! Don't think I won't... Christ, I'm hit! The pillory's too good for you! I'll... Haven't you had enough? I'll... If you keep resisting, I've all the right in the world to execute you on the spot!
I'm sorry.
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking, though. It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
Let's hope the bride doesn't hear.
Oi!
Can't you see?
I ain't seen.
Oi!
It's great to.
Oh, I wouldn't want to. Me neither. I'll just finish.
Are you also?
Sorry, I have worked.
Aye.
It was nice to meet. What was Lord Semin's wedding like?
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls.
Seems to me it's always the same. Bad. Well, it'll be even worse. Look, there's a rabble running rampant over the countryside. They even hacked up that captain. Aye, that's bad.
Oh, just a bit more.
No one wants me to couldn't show off to him. At least everyone else was relaxed. You're absolutely right, of course. Actually, it was really disgusting what happened there.
Where did you come from?
You'll get in
I
trouble.
ain't never seen you.
I'm only a sweaty blacksmith. Who care what I think?
Who knows? But someone might care why I listen to such talk, and on duty too.
You play the saint, but I know very well what you fellas say in the guardhouse about Unlike my opinion about their majesty.
He generally helped run the workshop. He needed help.
Careful!
Duty calls.
That's a pity. I could happily keep chatting.
Me too. But you have to help your uncle too. Don't
Is a
you?
piece of cake, but for sure, Chamberlain Ulrich hasn't got it easy. He's got all sorts of worries. Sir Otto travels a lot, so he's got to do a lot of stuff on his behalf.
Whatever worries he has, if a fella treats folks like dirt, it ain't no wonder they get
That's that.
Invites me for a drop of wine and a bite.
I finished.
How should I? They told me.
I'm a black.
Oh, really?
Aye.
Then you might. I'll tell you. So far, and there's only.
All right.
How many? Smart lad. But Kabat's already got 3.
1.
You'll find everything you need.
All right.
And now I'm telling you, and when it's... Lads!
Crucifix! Where's that blacksmith? Miserable blacksmith. Where is he now?
If you're after some leftovers, the kitchen's up top. I don't think there's much there. And not a step further than the kitchen.
If it's scrub you're after, you'll have to wait. I've been here for ages. I'll have to go on.
I suppose you're...
Damn right. Like, or at least a bit of...
I can try...
Haven't you got anything better?
Not really.
Go and look then. I'd go myself, but...
I'll figure it out. I can see...
Hey, I need some...
You might be...
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Crucifix. Where's that blacksmith?
And don't gobble everything.
Have you seen Erazine the Scribe? I met him a few times while on watch at the tower. Almost every time I met him,
he acted like the wind. Where's that fool of a blacksmith?
And don't gobble everything.
Where's that fool of a blacksmith? Crucifix! Where's that blacksmith?
Aren't you supposed to be helping out?
Crucifix! Where's that blacksmith?
It needs heat. It's cold.
Crucifix! Where's that blacksmith?
This is going to take a while yet.
If anything goes missing there, I'll be after.
That miserable blacksmith. Where is he now? That miserable blacksmith. Where is he now?
If anything goes missing there, I'll be after.
I have to move it. It's almost finished.
That miserable blacksmith. Where is he
I
now?
won't get too far without fire. Oh, finally.
Where's that blacksmith?
The first bell. Another 11 to go.
Where's that fool of a blacksmith?
About that?
Well?
Yeah.
Well,
No.
He's just between...
Excuse me.
I brought you those horse...
That took... And you know who...
You?
Exactly. Mistakes are... Or I'd have to...
Do I get...
Hey.
What do...
You're a...
Well, I get...
Not...
But
I'll tell...
Let's see what...
I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
God be with you.
Same to you.
I'm sorry.
What would you like?
I'll have a look at...
Oh, well, what can you do? Farewell, then.
And nor should you.
Except I don't have a bullet. And you won't lend me yours on any other day.
Go and see the priest
God be with...
I was told...
Nice.
No.
That ain't worth a damn to me if I have to teach you. I got the job of fixing up, but the whole thing is fucked. There's one broadaxe in the shed, but it's as blunt as a fire.
I could help.
You could.
Sure thing.
Who just came barging in here?
Can't get any better than this.
What'll it be?
What do you have?
Take care, then. And thanks for nothing.
What did you... Well, I get... Not quite.
But I'll tell you.
Let's see what you've got. Word about the price. Is this enough?
You really won't convince me. I'm done. Yeah, maybe next time then.
The second toll for Hans.
Mind your own business. I want to work this off and get out of here.
Do you know where...
It's true.
I'd like to...
A kind thought.
Why did you...
The surgeon...
Uh-huh. Why can't I...
You know...
Like you.
Naturally.
I'll be going.
Go. Till we meet again.
Who goes there? You're not allowed in it. Do you want me to arrest you? Leave that door be. Clear off.
Do you know how...
You can't. Only as usually that.
I understand. What's the matter?
Because of that damn blacksmith. The lock on our matter.
But the blacksmith...
I know he is. Only he tells me to wait.
Blacksmith?
Uh-huh. You'll be one of them.
How can the blacksmith...
How do you think? Yo, and then he
Can I help?
No. Unless you...
Oh, you said So the blacksmith is...
Aye.
I know...
All right, I'll wait here.
Christ, pardon me.
Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel? Bill? What then? Somebody did him in and chucked him into the water. The river has a powerful current. The dead man is floating down.
If anything goes missing there, I'll be after you.
What do you need?
I'll have a look at your wear. I'd like to do something...
You see, I knew he'd come. Take care.
Aren't you supposed to be helping out?
Thank her the...
Jesus Christ, God protect...
She's not able...
Again?
No, you're right.
So help her if you want.
She told me you always open it with some...
Jesus, why do you even...
I'm supposed to help out.
What of it? There's this small red pot on a shelf there with some lockpicks in it. But I don't suppose you know how to use one.
As it happens, I do.
I'd rather not ask where you... Just don't get up to any funny...
Sure.
If anything goes missing there, I'll be after.
So I got...
It's in the...
Yeah, but I'm not allowed there.
Never mind that. You go in with me. What a day. I burnt the roux in the morning, and then the girl told me we're out of venison. I don't know what that gamekeeper's up to again. Actually, I do know, and it ain't nothing good. And now this. 3 years that lock is broken, and 3 years that
The
good
third
for nothing
toll.
has been promising
I better
to
get
fix
moving.
it. But no. After all, I'm just a stupid cook fanker who's always nagging and won't leave anyone in peace. But if I didn't nag, there'd be nothing done in this godforsaken castle. You have to kick people's asses here to even get them out of bed in the morning. The lazy bones. Pfui!
Christ, pardon me.
What did I do to deserve this? Oh!
Here it is, that damn chest. 3 years I've been telling him. God's truth.
Quick, quick! Sir Otto will be back any time, so make sure everything's in order. I don't want to see any idling here.
Thank you kindly, young man. If you want to get a bite to eat, stop by the kitchen.
Sir...
You? Christ! First you...
I noticed, sir, that...
How could a...
One bag...
And what are you doing?
I'm here... Prague University, of course.
Oh?
Oh, I understand.
Well...
Anyway, I'll...
Yes.
With your...
What?
Don't worry.
When it comes... No.
Do your hat...
Well, I'm not...
Did you get...
Well, so...
Yes?
It's a...
Master Chamber...
All right.
I would expect...
Well, when there's a...
Really?
No.
I understand. I believe your stomach juice...
That's what the professor from Colin...
Unfortunately, I can't change the causes of your condition, but I can help you with its...
Can't you get me that potion right now?
I don't have the required... Only, I don't have the apparatus for that.
Don't worry about that. Our search... I expect you'll find everything. It's upstairs in the Crone. That's the second tower. Now we're under the Maiden. Do you know how to get there?
I think so. But I was told to stay only in the outer courtyard. I wouldn't want to get in trouble.
Trouble? I'm the one who has trouble. Don't worry. Tell them I sent you. Just go, for heaven's sake.
All right. Besides caring for your mortal coil,
What do you...
I think I could pray for your health. The greatest Christian physicians recommend healing in both the material... And you have a very nice chapel here.
Father Nicodemus takes care of that. What
I'll go and get something for you.
Good. If you... And when that's all... done, let the maids get stuck into cleaning, so you don't show me up in front of his lordship.
Who are you, actually?
Me? I'm just cleaning here.
We both know you're lying.
Says someone who was just sitting in a jail cell and will...
They let me out. I have to work...
Really? Here.
The Chamberlain sent me.
That slimy toad? If he doesn't watch out, his stomach'll...
Well, you look like you know your way around here.
Why should I?
I'm not stupid. You've no business here.
Oh, yeah? How?
Well, for instance, I could take... Don't forget, I might be slave and you'll still be here. So it'll be on you.
And you too, no... No. And now get out of my...
The fourth bell.
doing here?
Huh?
The bell's ringing for Hans the 5th time. Pardon me for disturbing.
If you want to pray, go, unless you're a priest.
No, I'm not.
Amadella.
I need to talk to your...
No chance of that. Unless he returns soon.
Oh, Christ.
Yes! It's a matter of life and death for my brother. Besides which, he's delirious and can't...
What?
They were attacked by bandits, but if the surgeon was here, he's been bedridden.
I'm sorry. Maybe I could help.
The only one who can help.
Where's the physician?
He was only meant to be gone for a while. Anyway, the concoction...
I'm not a physician, but...
If I knew that, I'd have... Not even our surgeon knows. He does everything according to his books.
And where is this book?
How should I know?
I'll have a look there then.
But no one is allowed...
I'll figure it out.
Why do you want to...
As I said...
That's all.
You've no idea how...
To who?
Well, to a...
What?
Never mind.
Yes.
I'll get going then.
Go.
How does it...
Not very good.
Watch out. On the right, Yannick.
Everyone to me. Yeah.
You're not permitted to be here. I'm sorry.
Your only begotten son.
Guard?
Must you
Sorry to bother.
You know Thomas.
Well, that's...
Talk. Thomas is like them bastard.
I'll be going.
Thanks. Merciful God, grant that I...
I'll be going then.
So run along.
And make sure those liverwursts are well roasted, so they're crisp on the outside and juicy on the inside.
What did you...
You're a bit...
Well, I get... Sure.
Very...
I'll be going.
So run along.
Excuse me.
Greetings.
Greetings.
God be with you.
Lord be with you. What do you need? Till we meet again.
The fourth bell.
Excuse me.
Here it is.
Sharp without your help.
And then the Understandably.
Anyway.
Isn't he always?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Would you have...
And what would...
I want to pray.
The chapel.
And did he...
And for...
Oh. What does that mean?
That the...
Indeed. You don't mind building...
No. A fella...
What was being...
Sir...
I'll be going.
Aye. Farewell.
I'll be going.
Aye. Farewell.
What's that noise? What is it you need? What was that sound?
What would you like?
What about... Shh. Isn't there...
Well, a very nice...
Who did you lose?
Father Nick.
Don't worry.
But with...
Naturally. It seems like...
So I'll be quite glad.
I heard...
Aye.
How do you mean?
Kabat is...
Hang on.
And who besides wants it?
Or lose...
I'm a priest.
Sorry.
Suit yourself.
Never mind.
May the... Careful.
Guard?
Must you
Sorry to bother.
You know Thomas.
That's...
Talk. Thomas is lying. Them bastards...
I heard that...
Nicodemus?
Yeah.
That sounds like...
Well, I suppose
He certainly God's true. But you did the right thing.
Could I?
Aye. Come with me.
I understand.
The Sawbones was a little reluctant when I told him I wanted to carry Thomas upstairs.
If
the wounded are
anything
supposed
goes
to lie as
missing
close to the
there,
chapel as possible.
I'll be
Everyone
out.
knows that. Years ago, I heard from a man that something similar happened in Strahlenberg during the Margravate Wars. The Burgrave of the castle was seriously wounded. An enemy rider stuck him with a spear like a pig on a spit and pulled him halfway through the woods. No one thought he'd live to see the morning. But the castle chaplain, Petronel by name, ordered that the Burgrave must be close to the Lord when his hour came. There's this really high tower in Strahlenberg. The locals call it the Trumpet, on account of how it seems to get wider near the top. I saw it with my own two eyes on the road to Krakow when I was escorting Lord von Burgo there. When they took the Burgrave up there, spear and all, on Petronel's orders, the next day they were amazed. The Burgrave made a miraculous recovery. They say an angel descended there at night and pulled the spear out of the Burgrave's wound. Ever since then, they keep the spear on display at the castle. I understand the Sawbones. He didn't want to make it tough for Thomas, because climbing up to the maiden ain't easy. Only the fellas and me figured it was the best thing for him. I'm sorry.
The bell's ringing for Hans the 5th time.
Everyone to me. You there!
Pardon me for...
If you want to pray, unless...
No,
Amadella.
I need to...
Unless he... Yes, besides what...
Over there.
What?
If the...
I'm sorry. Maybe I could...
The...
Where's the physician?
He was only... Anyway.
I actually...
Really?
All you have to do...
I find you not even a surgeon.
And where is this book?
How should I know?
I'll have a look there then.
But no one is allowed...
I'll figure it out.
Why do you want to...
Well, unless...
You mean that poacher...
He's a noble.
I'm a bit...
The main thing is...
On the right.
Yes.
I'll get going then.
Go.
Greetings, Adela.
Quick.
How's he doing?
Over there.
Still the same. In a fever.
Careful.
I'm sorry.
Christ, what a day.
The 6th bell. Half the time is up.
You? What in God's name are you doing here?
I'm looking for medicine for Captain Thomas.
Well, the Sawbones ain't here, so you're out of luck. Like the captain.
The 7th bell. It's the 8th bell. I need to hurry. Did I forget to distill that potion? Ninth bell. Only 3 to go.
you supposed to be helping out? Aren't you supposed to be helping out?
Christ, pardon me. Did you get it?
Yeah.
It will have to be diluted. His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work, I don't think he'll last long.
You all to be vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws and bandits roaming the country. And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous madman, a brawler, and a thug, the worst of all, a poacher. And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead!
Stop! You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Ratoi.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake!
But, sir, the captain!
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this! I am a nobleman, do you hear? A noble! Get your hands off me! You can't do this!
Open the gates!
My lord.
What the hell is going on?
It was just a... It's a hanging.
You can't hang him. He's a noble.
That's for me to judge. Take him down! And for Christ's sake, help me off this horse!
You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
So, you're messengers from Ratai, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up. All right, then. Let's hear it.
My respects, Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Welcome to Trotsky, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. And I got out luckier than most. Almost all the others were killed, including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service.
I hope your health will soon be restored, sir.
We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here in Herrgottsnamen. Why did my chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it?
Sir, we came to your castle in a state of desperation. Your chamberlain had the guards empty excrement on my lord's head and beat him without hearing us out. You were still at the castle then, and if he'd let us see you, maybe you wouldn't have left and wouldn't have been ambushed. And if that wasn't enough, when he had Sir Hans arrested, he refused to believe who he was, even though not only I told him, but your Captain Thomas too.
I must say you have courage, youngster. But I expect I would also be in such a foul mood if the same had happened to me.
Sir!
Best be quiet, Ulrich. We will talk about that another time. And I apologize to you for that pleasantness. At least it ended better than it might have. Anyway, let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Ratai showed no interest in negotiations before, either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy.
But we can all point the finger. Your League of Lords, on the other hand, abducted the king. Although I don't doubt your reasons, just as Sir Hanush did.
We certainly had. The main one being that your Wenzel is an irresponsible drunkard and idler who is hurting the Empire by his inactivity. But let us leave that aside. Tell me, what does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I am all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe. What arises from it?
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and whether they haven't perhaps reevaluated some things.
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
I wouldn't be so bold as to suggest that, sir. We are merely interested in whether you would sit down at the negotiating table with us. It's necessary to discuss the future of the kingdom, whether it's to be a common one or not.
The future is still a long way off for me, Lord Capon. Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzig are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land. Bandits riding roughshod all over. As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep. Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them, so Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans.
Right now, we've got a common enemy, so we have common interests too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed, you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find some common ground. I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trotsky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather a fortress among the cliffs. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain him clearly why I need his whole garrison.
Who is this Lord
The lord of a smaller house with not much in the way of estates, just a fortress and lands, but he also owns a mill that provides a significant part of his income. His children are grown up. His daughter married well, thanks to Sir Otto. His son is away from the domain, dealing with duties. Sir Otto helped him to acquire an official position. In short, the House of Nebak is more than beholden to Sir Otto for his magnanimous help and support.
Thank you, Ulrich. Nevertheless, I suspect Jaromir will not be keen to charge into battle. But that is of little consequence. He has a few good men who will be useful. That will do us. If he delivers, I will regard his obligation as fulfilled.
Is the route safe?
As I said, the fortress is in the wilderness amongst the cliffs. There are many places where outlaws may be hiding, so watch out.
Don't worry, sir. I have Henry here by my side for such situations.
What should we do if he's unwilling to heed what we say?
His house has always been loyal to mine. And it has always been more than worth their while. So tell him that I would like it to remain so. I do not expect any great obstacles, but it would be wise to show Sir Jaromir respect by sending him someone of status. He will take his time over being persuaded, and then concur, as he always has done.
I'll get to him somehow, sir.
I expect nothing less from you.
We'll take care of it, sir. Count on us.
All right. We'll head out as soon as possible. Let's not delay our diplomatic mission unnecessarily.
Very well. I think that is all for now. The Chamberlain will show you where you can put your heads down, and he will supply you with horses. And once we have resolved this little digression, we shall talk about your own mission.
Thank you, sir.
May I ask something, Sir Otto?
Oh. Ask away, young man.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize any of them?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look like? Do you know his name?
He's called Istvan Toth, a Hungarian noble. He wears black armor. A stocky fella, around 40.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here? You only saw him from a distance, from behind. You're imagining it.
And why does this Toth interest you, young man?
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he has something that belongs to me.
Ah, interesting. Interesting. But I must disappoint you. I saw no one of that description.
Thank you, sir. And sorry. I had to ask.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Uri here. And I shall look forward to the good tidings you bring me from Nebakov. Go with God, gentlemen.
Thank you for everything, sir. The Lord be with you.
There will be time enough yet for social niceties. Now there are more practical matters to deal with. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of his chambers. And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated, as befits your station. There, your equipment shall also be returned to you, and you'll find your horse in the stable. Nevertheless, his lordship takes the view that, as a noble's escort, you should have a befitting mount. And therefore he has kindly decided that you may take one of our horses, if you so wish. Gentlemen, follow me. So, Sir Hans, allow me to...
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us, and we're going to act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Given the circumstance? What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offence.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences? No, you are not. What's more, you had plenty of reasons to realise it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realised that.
You couldn't have realised? Yes, you could, but then you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private executions.
Sir, once more I apologise. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today. Silence is golden, eh? Nevertheless, welcome to Trusky, the finest and biggest castle you shall ever see. Rumor has it that the castle was built on the jaws of hell, and that we're sometimes plagued by demons here. But don't believe a word of it. It's just idle talk to excuse the servants' laziness and incompetence. It's demanding enough keeping everything here running smoothly without any of that. It requires a man of exceptional qualities and talents. By the way, this place is a maze for strangers. It's very easy to get lost. The jail cells are down there. But I believe you are already fairly well acquainted with that part of the castle, aren't you?
Unless you're planning to accommodate me in the dungeons, I'm not interested.
Be at ease, we're almost there.
You have a kind master, eh, Matt?
Here it is. You'll find a bed inside, opposite the door, and a chest where we put your belongings. You'll find some new clothing there, a little gift from our gracious lord, to ensure you're not mistaken for a beggar again. Once you're settled in and properly dressed, stop by the stables. They're beyond the gate, down the path. Ask for Kabat. He was supposed to prepare a horse and tack for you. Or tell him you'll keep your own if you insist. Then he'll give you proper tack at least, so you don't disgrace us.
Thanks. I'm grateful.
As you should be. So, you and I are finished, and I can finally attend to some proper work, so this castle doesn't fall on our heads.
Is there any worker? Demons?
Quite. But yes, unfortunately. Once again...
You mean horned ones?
Do you know any other kind? I'm preoccupied with tasks, but I suppose you could do it. You and that friend of yours have a lot to make up for.
You want me to get involved with hell? At least tell me more about it.
Ah, you know the times with war, bandits. The devil took advantage of the castle is built upon an ancient, though fortunately extinguished, fiery moor. It's no wonder. It's the spawn of hell shows up here from time to time, and I want you to improve your...
Let's get to the heart of the matter.
Our cooks, Manietta and Berto, were complaining about the creatures running around. Ossina, the castle blacksmith, was also... The good news is it's only for now. We have to act quickly to prevent the panic.
What did you do about it in the past? I reckon this isn't the first.
We usually cleansed the infested places with the help of a priest, except for that one year when Sir Otto himself faced
Lord von Berghoff has my admiration then. How long did they fight? And what kind of armor was Lucifer wearing?
In any case, you'll have to ask Manietta and Bert, and then simply make sure to get rid of them for good. I'm sure both the scribe Erazim and Father Nicodemus will. The question is if you're up to it, or if I should call in someone.
I'm ready to scour the castle and try to chase those monsters away. Could you arrange for me to be able to go wherever I want in the castle?
Very well. You can move freely, but don't stay any longer than necessary. I'll let the guards and servants know. If anyone asks, tell them you have my permission.
You said something about a priest and an apothecary.
We've always used either holy water or magic water from the apothecary to get... Which one would you prefer?
I reckon the holy water is more likely to work again.
If I recall, it was blessed by the bishop himself. I believe you can do it. Should the demons attack you, just run away. But don't make too much of a ruckus, or you cause a panic. God be with you.
Look what I have for you.
What would you like?
I'll have a look at your...
I hope you'll be satisfied. Take care.
Careful.
See you, my friend.
The Lord be with you. Take care.
What are you here for?
Show me your ware.
Pleasure doing business. Take care.
God grant you health.
At the mill? Yeah, the place where the Jaharovka.
Farewell.
Greetings to you.
Go and get your horse so we can get going.
Greetings.
I'd like to learn it.
Certainly. Why not? I happen... As you can probably figure, I like the longsword because it's beautiful. Our grandfathers didn't use them, but today I'll be happy to show you how to...
This.
Thank you, kind.
Farewell, my friend.
Greetings to you.
And with you?
What do you want?
Show me your ware.
Thanks, and have a nice day, friend.